In this video, I will show you how to install Tailwind CSS 4 into your Vue 3 application. Then I will show you how to create header components, the main component and the footer component using Tailwind CSS. Okay, so let's get started and go to the terminal. So you can see my application is running on this port. Okay, and let's go to the Tailwind CSS installation guide, and you can see that we will use Vite to install Tailwind CSS. So we can copy the command. Okay, and let's get started. So now I'll go to the directory, that is my news app. I'll go to the terminal. I will open a new terminal here, and I will install this using the command. Okay, you can then we will use VS Code to make changes into the application. So I'm going to open a directory, that is open folder and news app, select folder. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the steps which are given over here. So I'm going to copy this. Okay, and I'm going to paste this into the vite.config.ts file. So I'm going to include this. I'm going to import Tailwind CSS. Then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this plugin. Okay, as they have said, so it will come into the plugin. So there will be a comma here, and we will include this. Next what we will do is we will import this. So to import this, let's create a new file. Okay, let's create a new file under src, under assets, and let's create a new file here that will be style.css. Okay, let's import this. Now we have imported this. Okay, once we import this, now let's go back into the documentation, and it's telling me to run, but before that let's go to this file here and let's include this into our main HTML file. Okay, so we have to go to index.html file, and we need to include this here. So this would be my src folder, then assets, and then this will be style.css. Okay, I have saved this. Okay, now let's go ahead and open a main Vue file, and let's clear all the CSS from this file. So we do not require all this CSS here. So I'm going to clear this. Okay, once I clear this, I'm also going to clear this file here. Okay, so all of this will be cleared, going to be commented. Now next what I need to do is I'll just print hello here, so it shows something on the screen. Hello world. Okay, so now if I go here, you can see that hello world is getting printed. Okay, next what we need to do is let's create a header component. So under components, let's create new file, that is header.vue. Okay, this will be a header component. So now we'll go to the Tailwind CSS blocks. So I'm using I'll provide these links in the description, and you can go ahead and copy the code and the links. So I will give a link to my website as well, so you can copy all the links and the code and modify as required. So I'll just copy this and I will paste this here. Okay, once we have pasted this, okay, we have a header component. You can see this is a header component here. So it contains all the main file also, then we will separate it. So we will go to our app, and then let's include this. Let's import the component here. Import header header. So let's copy this and let's paste this back here again, and let's say header and header dot view, and then let's include this component now. Header. Okay, we have included this component, so we will get some errors initially. So it will tell me, so headless UI view is not imported. This file does not exist. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go to this site here, because some of the components needs to be installed. Don't worry, I will give this links in the description. So you go to this and go to your terminal. Okay, go to your terminal here and install this. There is one more thing also you need to install. That is the hero icons of view, latest view. So I will also give this in the description. So once this is installed, let's install this as well. So this would take some time. Okay, we can see that it is installed, and now let's let the component load. We can see this coming because the styles are conflicting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this header component here. See if there are any. Still the styles are conflicting. So let's go to the Visual Studio Code, look at our main.ts file, and let's remove this file from here because we do not want that file. Okay, you can see our header component is now loading perfectly. Now you can see if I go to the layouts, okay, if I go to preview, it is looking something like this. Okay, so this is how it looks. So we'll remove the hello world that we have put into our app. So here we are going to remove this. So now it should load properly. You can see that a component is loading. Okay, now also if I go ahead and if I go to the header component and in the main view, let me type some h1. This is my home. This is dashboard. So let's type something here, and you can see it reflects it over here. So now this will be our main component, this will be our header, and let's create a dashboard. So let's create a dashboard component, and we will copy this code, that is the header and the main code, into the dashboard component. Okay, let's create a footer. So let me go ahead and create a footer, new file, that is footer.js. okay, footer.view, and I'm going to paste some code here, that is the footer code, Tailwind CSS footer. So I'm going to go to this site, and you can see that we want a sticky footer. So we are going to copy this code just below this, copy, and we are going to paste it into this file. So this will be in template. Okay, this is going to be in the template. Also, it is going to have a script setup here. So I'm going to include the script setup. Okay, here, so you can see that the footer is in the, let's make this 2025, and let us include this footer into our app view component. that is import footer. So I'm just going to copy this and footer dot view. So footer will come. So you can see the footer has been installed, and now we can see that the footer is coming here just below this, and our app is currently working. So we can put anything over here, like this is the dashboard part, and this is how we design the layout. So if I create a dashboard component here as well, so it would work. So if I create a dashboard dot view, so now, and if I go ahead and copy this code over here, which is in the header, so let's copy this entire code here from header to main. Okay, let's copy this and let's paste this over in the dashboard. Okay, let's paste this into the dashboard. Let's put this into the template directory, the template tag. Hit enter, then just copy this into this script. So let's copy the same script of this over here. Nothing is visible because we didn't import this dashboard component. Now let's go to app view and let's create a import file, import dashboard from the dashboard. Okay, let's open this tag here. Let's copy this dashboard here. Okay, and you can see that the dashboard is coming from the dashboard component. So if I go here and type something, this is my dashboard, this is dashboard, so I'll change this to my dashboard. So this should work. Okay, so hope you understood the template integration and installation of Tailwind CSS in this video tutorial. And please do comment your thoughts, and if there is a different way also to do this. So I'm also a beginner, so I'm learning Vue.js, so this would also help me as I'm building the projects. And I will paste the code link into the description.